Viewers! Welcome back to Let's Play Mech Commander Desperate Measures. When we last left off, first mission was down and we were on to a base defense. Now, prior to recording this, I went back and played the first mission and managed to pick up the Shadowcat, which is the 45-ton medium mech that you're supposed to fight at the extraction point. I've also switched around a couple of weapon configurations here. Because this is a base defense, you know where the enemy is coming to you, and because there are sensor towers set up, which are actually in the briefing, and I probably should have shown you those first, we don't need the Raven. So I've retired Rooster for the moment because, hey, it's Rooster, and, you know, screw Rooster. Now, what I've done with the Jägermech is I've taken off all of its ultralight autocannons and instead given it a heavy LBX. Basically, the main reason for that is because it's short range, so it gives you some close and punch, and because there's a Mad Cat I want to take, and because the LBX has a shotgun effect rather than one single hard hitting point, I'm hoping I can do enough internal structure damage to it to salvage the Mad Cat. Also, just ultralight autocannons, meh. And this thing has 35 shots, which means it can last in an extended engagement. Now, there is a mech repair bay in this mission, so that's not super critical, but I've also made good use of most of the clan tech we salvaged. Thunder in his bushwhacker here is pretty much all clan tech except for one missile pack, because that's all I could fit. Likewise, the Centurion here has some clan tech, and I actually managed to completely re-outfit the Shadowcat J here that Spice is now piloting with its original configuration, which is actually pretty solid. It's a good medium-range fighter, and the Raven I'm not taking. So, with that done, back to the briefing. Operation 2 is, or rather Mission 2 is to protect base Nomad here. Now there are one main objective, to defend the base HQ. One nice thing about the expansion here is they take great pains to indicate what are secondary objectives. Just want to defend local turret power, which is up here, and sensor control, which is, well, right there. We have decent artillery support. As you can see, they really went all out with the briefings here, highlighting various points, quite detailed, so again, feel free to pause and give that a read there. And then we'll scroll down here and finish it off. Oh, no, we won't. Okay, so we'll finish off this bit up here first, which is the end of the text briefing, and then we'll go down and read the tactical notices. Here we go. Manticore heavy tanks are a new unit we're going to see, and it's pretty much exactly what they say here. PPCs, thick armor, kind of a pain. Missile launcher as well. And they warn you about the Mad Cat that is coming down. It shows up in the last wave, and yeah, they obviously warn you about its PPCs. And the ruined outpost to the northwest is right here. This one here has actually been captured by the enemy, but we're gonna play a bit of a game with it. Also some fuel tanks we want to scout here and here to take advantage of, and some salvage here, here, and here. With that said, Group 1 is going to be my main fighting force. Baron, Thunder, and Goblin, and Spice is Force Group 2, who's going to take a merry little trip all the way around here. With that said, let's do it.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors prepare for combat.
Now, the opening bits of the mission here, you need to be fast. So yeah, base Nomad is not exactly in great shape. Main power is out. Local turret power is all that's left. It's pretty much a ruin. Lots and lots and lots of turrets, though, which are good. Heavy turret control, we've encountered before, and it's basically regular turret control, except a lot harder to take down, and there's our repair bay. So, we're making a lot of use of Spice's jump jets, unfortunately, because it makes kind of an annoying noise. Now, that ruined outpost they mentioned, I'm making a beeline for here. Unfortunately, to get there, having Spice would have helped because I could have just jumped across and taken turret control without taking fire from the auto turrets, but we're on a tight schedule here.
Already taken care of.
Actually worked out pretty well.
Captured the building.
Alright. So, with that done, we're going to take cover here behind the bushes and force the enemy tanks to come to us and into range of the turrets. Jumping's a little weird coming off the hill because the physical distance isn't the distance in game.
Enemy components.
Good thing I'm on it.
Come on. So there you see the first line is coming in. This also is good experience for Spice as well. Jump jetting is one of those things you just don't raise that often, unfortunately.
Enemy components
And
captured.
jump out, away from the turrets. That went pretty much perfectly, viewers. So we got some decent salvage from there. A Clan Heavy LBX, which I just bought, frustrating, and 2 large X-Pulse lasers. Now, those are the fastest firing weapons in the game, so they're quite useful. Unfortunately, they weigh as much as a PPC almost. So, I think they weigh a little bit more than a regular one. But I'm probably going to find a way to make use of them sooner or later, yeah. Engagement's getting pretty close here, but we're almost to the base. And as you can see, jump jetting in order like this is much, much faster. Yeah, here we go.
Good thinking, I'm on it.
Enemy components captured.
Now I gotta pay attention to the fight here.
I'm getting queued up.
So there's the Crasser, and there's the first Manticore tank.
I'm taking enemy fire.
We want to lure them in, so the autocannon turrets take out the first one. Now they're gonna retreat here. They will actually fall back.
It's as good as done.
I really want you to kill that, actually.
It's as good as done.
Excellent. Now, again, by following the line of the trees here, we're forcing the Ullers to move into the range of the autocannons.
Job one here. They're targeting you. Targeted.
So they're taking some pretty serious damage here. They can shoot up pretty good. There's one. Now, much like the vehicles, once these guys start to really realize they're getting beaten down, they will pull back. So we want to be between them and their area to slow them down as much as we can. We're going to get all 4 here, viewers. Look at that. Perfect. Turrets here are going to take on those light vehicles. Probably work them, but we'll let Spice hop in here and
Good thinking, I'm on it.
do a bit of extra damage, mop them up.
Good thinking, I'm on it. Good thinking, I'm on it.
We have group 1 to retreat here and repair up.
I'm spiked. -1 enemy.
Alright. That is pretty much the best opening you can possibly get, viewers. None of my pilots took hits. They're up and running just fine, and I've got all the salvage in the level. Oh, and I got one of the Ullers. Fantastic. Now, again, there is that Mad Cat, and I will give up that Uller salvage in a heartbeat to take that thing home. But we'll see how it goes, viewers. We'll see how it goes. It's a Mad Cat J, so it's not... I'd rather have an A or a W, but beggars can't be choosers when it comes to picking up a heavy mech in the second mission of the campaign. And here's those other fuel tanks I mentioned in the briefing we're going to try and take advantage of. One of our artillery strikes. And again, you don't necessarily have to blitz the salvage in that base like I did. I like capturing that turret control early because it pretty much ensures they have no safe fallback point. Just repair up here. The second wave should be coming along fairly shortly. It's got a few more light mechs and 2 aerospace spotters. And they can ruin your day if you get unlucky, especially if your mechs are clustered together. It's hard to get them out of the way of the strikes.
Repair
Sir, I think my refit's complete.
So yeah, they're pretty generous about time between waves. Now, if you choose not to capture this right away, then the enemies will actually cluster around it. You can drop a large artillery strike on it, which will pretty much cripple it. They'll take 1 or 2 shots and usually destroy all the vehicles and damage the heavy mechs around it.
Already taken care of. Already
Let's
taken
not
care
do
of.
that.
Time to die.
Seeing it's a... Apparently the walls are all
My
hostile.
refit is complete.
Alright, well, what the hell. Slice, you want to get in on that? Just speed things up here?
I'm on it.
That was ridiculous. But I guess in the event you need to blow up your own wall.
Repair
My mech
complete.
bright and shiny.
Already taken care of.
Repair
My refit is complete.
Perfect. Let's move him back up here behind the woods again. And wait for the next guys to come along. That's some nice salvage. That's pretty much the... That must have been a headshot. Which one was it? AAW. Yeah, that was a headshot. Took out the sensors. Oh, that's a nice piece of salvage. Oh well. I'll probably be replaying this mission half a dozen times until I get the Mad Cat anyhow. At least with one of the ERPBCs too. At least one. 2 would be great, but... Unfortunately, because the Mad Cat shows up at the end of the mission, unlike the early op in Mech Commander, the original campaigns, when you can just keep trying until you get the Mad Cat and then finish the mission, you have to play through pretty much the whole mission. Typically, I find the Mad Cat is in fact the absolute last unit to fall. It's kind of a pain. Nope. They got the turret control. Oh, here comes... This thing's not going to last too much longer. Now, are you going to be dumb enough to bomb yourself? Close. That's an unintended benefit of capturing that as well. Sometimes these guys will actually bomb themselves to pieces. So got 2 Olliters and a Cougar. That's very dealable. We'll just hang out here for a bit. And fall way back. Again, the idea here is to force the enemies to come to you.
I'm taking
Whoa. They usually go around. That's surprising. We'll take cover here. Let the autocannons start throwing shells. There we go. Now let's take this thing out in a hurry.
I'm taking hit.
Get out of there.
It's as good as done.
Perfect. Actually went pretty much as well as I could have hoped. Despite taking a bit of damage, nothing serious. And again, we can bring those autocannons to bear here.
I'm getting queued up.
This is going really well. Probably should stop saying that before it comes back to bite me.
Mr. Thunder, he's going home in his shoebox.
Cruel. Oh, and the Cougar too. That is definitely more than decent. Back to repairing. We still have all our artillery strikes, I'd like to point out. The large one's kind of tough to use because it just takes so long to drop. But the small ones, I can typically get some mileage out of either using to level the gas mains and pipe junctions here, or both. The Mad Cat actually is randomized. It'll either come down through the north part, straight through your turrets here, which is good for softening it up, or it'll come down by the gas main. This is my least favorite direction, being why I like to use these gas tanks here to take out 2 more Cougars that are going to come down. Coming down here, even though there's not a lot of defenses, it's not that bad because you can ambush it as soon as it clears the wall and stop it from bringing its ERPPCs to bear on you. In the middle is a walk because it gets chewed up by the cannons, and then it gets chewed up by the gas mains, then it gets chewed up by the cannons some more. The only risk you are is losing the heavy turret control and the resource points that come with keeping it intact at the end of the mission.
I'm on it.
But we'll see if we get lucky, viewers. Or rather, if my luck streak continues, because it's been pretty good so far.
My mech bright and shiny.
It's as good as done.
Rearm, reload.
Repair
Refit
complete.
complete.
I keep wondering what kind of weapons would have torn gaping bottomless pits in the ground like this, although it must have happened a while ago because they've got everything blocked off.
Sir, I think my refit's complete.
Of course, those are going to stop mechs from stomping through them, right? Right.
Already taken care of.
And there's the first enemy coming in. It's technically a separate wave, I guess. I mean, it does show up by itself, but it just holds up here near the container stack and waits, so that hardly counts. Position in the middle of the base here until we see which way the Mad Cat's going to go, and then commit after that. And this place is pretty freaking sparse. Can I actually blow up most of it? Like, is most of it hostile? Okay then. Blow up the field offices, there's the port buildings. Wow. Okay then. Remind me never to have these guys guard a base, because they're pretty trigger happy about shooting anything in front of them. Oh man, it's gonna be hard giving up these two this early, getting all that clan tech. Urgh. Here we go. Here are the two other Cougars. I'm probably gonna nuke with the gas pipes here, but we'll see. Actually, we'll have to commit here first. Take out the Cougar that's gonna come in and then see where the Mad Cat shows up. Oh, looks like it's going north. Yep.
I'm taking hits.
Come on, Spice.
Good as done. Move in and shoot.
What the heck are you guys?
This is Spice. I'm taking heavy damage.
Oh, she got headshot.
Watch this guy.
I have to run her up for repairs real fast.
Take a shot.
Now he's both strikes. He's gonna get away. Yeah. He got away scot-free. Crap. Okay, well that's gonna change how this is gonna work a bit. What I need you to do is pick a static position and hang on to it. Oh, that didn't work out at all. Well, this one thing's getting interesting, viewers.
Good thinking. I'm on it.
Comes the Mad Cat.
Repair complete.
Bright and shiny.
Job one here. They're shooting at me. Picture as good as done.
I'm on it.
Oh no, stick close, please. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
This is Spice.
Actually, we're
I'm
doing
getting
pretty well.
screwed up.
They're shooting
This is
at
not
me.
doing too bad.
Shoot.
Well, Spice took out that other one down there.
Mission objective
This is
complete.
Baron. That took care of
Mission
him.
successful.
I saw Mad Cat. I definitely saw Mad Cat there, viewers. I've only I think I saw PPC there too. Let's see.
Low drop point.
Spice will heal up for the next mission. Come on. Mad Cat ER PPC. We're gonna take this and run with it, viewers. That is some fantastic salvage. That is I can't even. This is almost best case scenario. 2 Cougars, the Mad Cat with the PPC, and all the weaponry to come with it. That was great. Well, viewers, when we come back, we're off on a pick and choose. We get to destroy some secondary objectives. Well, some. I'm going to try for all because I'm an overachiever like that. But as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Yeah, Mad Cat.